and this, the 52nd graduating class of your college, it is my pleasure to welcome you and to declare these exercises open.
Hello, everyone. You are a beautiful sight for my eyes. I would like to welcome you on behalf of the faculty, staff, and most importantly, the beautiful students of your college. Congratulations. My comments will be brief, but I hope that they will stay with you forever. I can remember the day that I graduated from my undergraduate institution, and I know what it meant to me. I want to thank all the beautiful people that put together this event. Please give them a round of applause today. We have 1361 graduating class of 2022 and 300 graduating class of 21 and 20. Congratulations to all of you all. I want to recognize that everyone here is a special guest, but I will recognize special guests in a minute. But before we do that, I want to be sure that you understand that the reason that they say we are one York is because we are. We have been on a long road.
Senator representing the state of New York, the Honorable Charles E. Schumer.
All right. And first, let's hear it for your college classes of 2020, 2021, 2022. Celebrated and you paid it.
Matthew M. Seegerson. Tammy Rick Nelson.
degree. You understand what I'm saying? So big up. So if you want to come and say something to the graduation person, come up here and say what you got to say. Judy, the mother, say something.
Yes, mother.
I'm the mother tonight. So I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I told Jayla, anybody that show up is just what it is, for love. Period. Period, with a T at the end. That part. So, some of you guys don't know, I'm going to give a little snapshot of who Jayla is.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Jayla was born healthy. She was good.
Oh, she had a fool. I saw her first.
You saw her first. He saw her first. I was a little busy, but Kim saw her first.
I'm just saying.
Jayla was full term of pride. Sean's friends has been here since day one. Let me hear it one time for them. Our uncles. I also got to give it for my family, my sisters, Paula, Dee. Absolutely. My niece's pork chop, y'all don't know her by that, it's Amari. And my nephew-in-law, Mark. Absolutely. One time for my girl Fluffy, who's been there since Post International.
That's right.
It was one of those. Ooh. So when Jayla turned 7 years old, wait a minute. When Jayla turned 7, our life got flipped upside down. She got headaches. We didn't know what the hell was going on with her. Come to find out, she was diagnosed with brain cancer.
Oh, you gotta tell the story about how we went to the hospital.
Okay, that part.
You wasn't
That right. He wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there.
Holla. Okay.
I figured it out.
So he was in.
Why y'all throwing my boy under the bus? Don't do that.
Jayla had headaches, and I took her to the emergency room. And the Indian doctor, them people,
The guy said there was nothing wrong with me.
the girls, them sugar, told me there was nothing wrong with she, and take her home. And I was like, all right, cool.
Take some Tylenol.
And take some Tylenol. Oh, that was the Mary and the Immaculate.
Very immaculate.
So 2 days later, she's still screaming at headaches, and I worked at a clinic at that time, so the doctor was like, Judy, take her back. Took her back to the doctor. Same Indian doctor. He didn't want to do nothing until Jayla threw up on his shoe. Then he was like, okay, let me do an x-ray. He did a CAT scan, and he saw a tumor. But him told me, oh, yeah, I see something on her brain, but don't worry about it. We don't have a technician here to read the scan, so we'll call you in the morning. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, right. So we got and sat in the car, and I was like, wait a minute. The spirit told me, Because during this time, there was kids dropping dead in school, and I remember parents saying, oh, my child had the perfect bill of health, and I was like, nah, that's not gonna be her. So I said, all right, I called Sean. I was like, Sean, listen, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Excuse my language, but don't excuse it. But I'm gonna take her back into the hospital because I was like, this ain't gonna be. So the man said, oh, you know what? We're gonna admit her. I was like, admit her where? Him said, right here. He said, no, you know what? We're gonna admit her at St. John's Hospital on Queens Boulevard. But you gotta wait 4 hours for transportation. I was like, I might not never. I'm gonna take her myself. Yeah. So I took her to St. John's. I called Sean. I was like, Sean, you gotta meet me at St. John's because I don't know what's going on. The man, Punjab and them told me that the x-rays was gonna be there when we get there. We got there and the x-rays was nowhere to be found. So they had to do another CAT scan. They saw a tumor right away. They said, listen, she has a tumor on her brain. We're going to transfer her to Schneider's Hospital.
Oh, God.
So me and Sean sitting there looking at each other like, wait a minute. Black kids don't get, we don't get tumors on our brains. What the fuck's going on? But I tell you what, when we got to Schneider's, it was like some red carpet type of shit. They
Praise
was
God.
waiting on us.
Praise
2
God.
o'clock in the morning.
Praise God.
By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my daughter had brain surgery.
Yes, yes.
They told us it was cancer. We was like, what the fuck? Black people get cancer in the brain at 7? Wait a minute. She went through chemo, she went through therapy, she went through radiation. She did that for almost 2 years.
I got
what you got?
I got no, I just gotta say my breaking point was when she was laying in the bed and the doctor had the conversation with us that she may lose her hair.
Oh,
and
let me talk about that.
And we had to break the news to her. And
no, that's
so that wasn't too bad. The doctor said, you know what, she's probably gonna lose her hair when she gets the radiation. And we was like, yeah. So with radiation, I don't know if all of you understand. Radiation, they do a mask, and with the mask, whatever way her hair is already made, you have to keep that hairstyle up because that's the only way the mask will fit. So I would refresh her hair and just make sure it was the same exact thing. And this one Saturday, I'm doing her hair and I'm combing it, and the hair is falling out in clumps. And I'm like, oh shit, the shit just got real. My daughter was completely bald, and I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I didn't sign up for this, Lord. You trying to play me? Wait a minute. I was fucked up. I called Sean. I was like, she lost her hair. Jayla was 100% fucking fine. Jayla, you want a wig? Nope. Jayla, you want a hat? Nope. Jayla never wore a wig. She never wore a hat. She had her little head shining and glistening. And the doctors was like, yo, every time we went to the doctors, they was like, yo, I've never seen somebody like this. She completed radiation. She completed chemo. She missed her whole 2nd grade. She had to do in-home therapy, in-home schooling. She couldn't go to school because her immune system was compromised. The doctor told us, you remember, Sean? The doctor told us she's going to have a hard time learning new things.
Never
Fast
that.
forward, she just got her bachelor's degree.
Go ahead, J-Lo! J-Boogie!
So I know some of y'all don't really know the full story, but that's what the full story was. Jayla never complained. She never asked why me.
A lot of crying. You guys cried when she ran her hair.
Oh, I cried like a motherfucker. She didn't cry. I cried because I'm a mom, and I'm like, wait a minute. We was a crying bunch? Yeah, you might have cried on the heme side. You was probably crying on the heme side. Yeah?
Yes, he did cry. He did cry. And the inside.
On the outside. Because this was my daughter, and I was like, wait a minute. Him was on the heme side, and me was on the outside. And I was like, no, this can't be. Jayla, I am immensely proud of you. Like, I know I don't say it enough because I am not that mushy kind of mom. But I want you to know. Shut up, Rich. I want you to know that you have made me completely proud of you. Yeah, I'm not crying either. I'm not crying either. It was that damn drink, Sarah.
Oh, so S Boogie gets the I get the L on that one.
Shut up, Sean. Shut up. I want you to know that the sky is the limit.
Preach.
The doctors told you can't do, and you showed them you can do.
Preach.
Amen. And I just want you to know that the world is at your feet and at your hands. And I will always be there to support you. Continue to strive for the highest high. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do, because you clearly showed them you can fucking do.
Preach.
And wait a minute.
You know what the dude said, 21 and older?
And if anybody has a problem with that, come and get your mama. Oh, sorry, bitch. Come and get your mama, because I am in dragon season.
Okay.
Preach.
As you should. But I love you dearly, and I thank you for not being one of these little girls in the street that's lost. Yes. One of these girls in the street that's pregnant. One of these girls in the street that just don't know her way. Amen. And I love you.
Amen. Congratulations.
This is my girl Fluffy. This is our international hostess.
Yes.
Easter week? Easter week? Is it Easter week?
I'm not sure. So, AKA Sea Creature. This is international jokester.
International villain.
So we
international rivals.
We met at work. Yeah, we met before Jayla was even born. So before she was a thought of. So I just want to say, sea creature. Whatever. Jayla, I just want to say I don't want to cry. You're gonna make me cry. I'm tremendously
I'm not crying.
proud of you. You are one of the strongest people I know. And I always say that you're one of the strongest people I know. You never complained about anything. Your sickness, you just jetted through it, like literally. You went through college with no problem. You did the damn thing. You got the grades. And it's amazing to me. And you always will be a beautiful woman to me, a smart woman, and girl, you go get that bag, girl. You go get that bag. All right? And I'm really proud of you.
Let me just say, I got all A pluses, A minus, B pluses. Let me just put that out there. 2 degrees. Let me just put that out there. Thank you very much.
Hi.
My girl Heaven.
Hold on, let me introduce myself. My name is Hove. You feel me? Hi, my name is Heaven. Jayla is my college best friend. She's been there for me. When I first met her, I thought she was a little bit weird because she was sitting in front of me being loud and extra. And I was like, who is this girl? That she randomly spoke to me. And just to say, as the first female, well, as the first person ever in my family to graduate, I congratulate you. You motivate me so much because you actually have the help of your parents. You know, my parents are divorced. They don't like each other. They're weird. And I just want to congratulate you. You know, this took a lot, and I'm proud of you. And like you said, you beat cancer. You beat college like nothing, and that's great. Right. And yeah, this is my 2 minutes. It wasn't 2 minutes, but bye.
Good evening. So my name is Black Sarah to everybody, but it's really Sarah.
Why Black Sarah?
That's my IG name.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I'm a household brand, so people know me.
Black Sarah.
This right here is my best friend in the whole wide world. I've known her for 20 years.
Hey, best friend.
And for me,
That's my best friend.
For me, y'all was silly. I was homeschooled for 11 years of my life, and I never thought I was gonna make like friends in the world. And so I made a friend, and he's stuck. And so I don't have any children, so vicariously I lived through him, and he has 2 amazing children. And I take great pride in knowing a black man who is about his children.
That's right.
As he should be.
Right? So I salute you, Sean, but I salute you, Jayla, because during COVID I got to know Jayla virtually. And she was doing some reports and research. And my only regret is I didn't get my hands on her sooner, because she'd be a Great Dane like me at the University of Albany. But with that said, Jayla, I love you. I'm here for you. I'm your big sister, right? And I got your back. You need anything, you holler at me. I encourage you, right, to go to the next level. This is your time. This is your season. There's no ceiling. There's no limits. You can achieve anything you believe. It's all about your mentality. Congratulations. All right.
I'm gonna keep this real short. I've been drinking a little bit. No recording. No recording.
No, it's gonna get recorded, bro.
Anyway.
Too late.
That's the first drink.
To keep it honest with you, Jayla, Sean, Judy, she's here.
I'm here.
They're my witness. This is my first child love I've ever had. At the age of 14, 15 years old. That's how long I've known her. She's the first little girl I ever fell in love with. As a uncle, side parent, etc., etc. And it's great to see you blossom as a woman. You have a great supporting system with Judy, your mom, Sean, uncles over there. And I think we're all proud to see the woman you have become. And I'm so happy to see that you're too grown for my ass right now. But hey, Mom, I love the beautiful woman you become. And the sky's the limit right now. So this is your day. Celebrate it. Everybody.
That's right.
Yo. Jayla, I just
just want to let you know that I admire your courage. You just being fearless in your time of adversity and challenges. You overcame it. And look at you now, you're successful. And that's what you are, a successful black woman. And we must appreciate, we must value you because you are a success. You overcame all challenges with cancer and just daily life. And just, you know, you going through your 4 years of schooling. I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. And you have all the love and support from me. Thank you. Thank you for being who you are.
It don't matter. You better get your lyrics right. Get your lyrics right. Get your lyrics right.
I'm so proud of you, right?
Jayla. Auntie Paul. The oldest aunt on your mom's side. I call myself Auntie, aka student advisor. Jayla will always call Auntie. What about this? What about that? I remember one time she had this math problem. It was just knocking her out. We had to call one of our other cousins, who was like a mathematician, to help her get it through. But whatever it took, we've been there, and whatever it takes, I'm here, and we're here. So I'm just so proud. I can't say it enough. I already like put her all over Facebook. People like thanking her. She's like, thank you. Somebody called her wrong. They said, I'm Jayla, but thank you anyway. You know, but it's, I mean.
I'm really big on my name. I'm sorry. Since
say your name right.
She put the name J-H-Y-L-A.
So wait a minute.
When people
she used to tell people, it's Jayla. Right?
That's right. Let them know, because I tell people to drop that H. Don't put no H on Sarah.
Put the silent, respect the silent H.
In it.
Well, we're just all so proud, Jayla. We're so proud. I'm just beaming. It's just, you know, it's hard to live.
I'm gonna tell a short story. My sister don't know. So I used to work nights, and your mom asked me one time to watch you in the morning.
You didn't drop me.
I did.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I did. You fell out my lap on the floor.
Testimony.
Wow, you dropped her. That's all right, because I dropped her too.
Oh, my jeez. Lord Jesus.
But you made it.
Amen.
And you got your bachelor's.
Amen.
I helped you. So I remember the day my sister called me at work. I was at work. And she said, Jayla has a tumor. But I remember the days prior to that where she was like, Jayla's complaining of a headache. Jayla's getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning saying goodnight. Jayla is now walking to the side. I remember her calling me from Mary Immaculate Hospital. I used to work there. You vomited. I said, take her back inside. Take her back inside. But I remember how strong you were. I still have your picture, one of my favorite pictures of you with the bald head. Beautiful. She was so strong, her strength, amazing. You grew from that. You made us better people. You made your parents better people, right? All of those experiences have made you who you are today, and us as well. I admire you. I still talk to my son about you. I like your picture, and we have it in a nice red frame, the beautiful picture. No, but I let him know what you went through. And all of us, we never know. You never know.
That's right.
Every day is different. Every day is a challenge. Nothing is promised, right? You had that diagnosis one day. It'll be somebody else in this room another day, right?
That's right.
And you push forward. You push forward. You have amazing support.
Don't cry. I'm not. Cry.
That's right, sus.
Don't do it.
I need it. Ooh.
Don't do it, enemy.
Ooh. Okay.
Breathe. Breathe.
Ooh. So, yeah.
You got it.
Ooh. That's right. The thing is, because we all. Okay. Ooh.
I gotta pee, y'all.
It's easy. I'm gonna keep it moving, but it's easy for any of us. And I look at my nieces, and I'm proud of them too. I'm proud of all of my nieces. We've all been through things. All been through things, right? It's easy.
Don't forget your nephew. Don't forget your nephew.
Absolutely. 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 I'm proud of all of them. But the thing is, right? We all go through things. And these things that happen to us, we can let them weigh us down. We can pour me, right? Yeah. But none of you did that. You kept it moving, right? You're successful, right? You show people that that's not the way. I don't have to have Medicaid. I don't have to, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
No, ma'am.
Right?
Are you Medicaid?
Straight.
Judy, you gonna behave?
I don't have to live and let other people pay for me, right? You're successful, and all of you done it. All of you. Amen. So I'm proud of all of you. I'm done. Okay.
Hi, so for anyone that don't know me, my name is Leah. And I'm Jayla's high school friend. So I've known her since high school. Literally, I've known her since I'm a freshman and she was a sophomore. Yep. So we've been with each other the entire time. From since then, girl, she's a ball of fire. She will say whatever is on her mind. She don't care about what anybody thinks.
She get that from her father.
She'll be authentically herself. And that's what I admire the most about you, because I also was like that, and I want to keep that company always. Yeah. So for her to graduate, that's a really big accomplishment. And from one graduate to another, just as that
Talk your stuff, girl.
So as advice, don't be hard on yourself. Nope. Things will happen in life. Things will seem hard and it'll be difficult, but you can do it. And keep telling yourself that you can do it. Yes. Because if you don't, that's when things go south. Yes. You have to believe in yourself. Yes. So, just a little bit about me. This past year, after graduating, I didn't have a job. And you know, it's hard for college students after college to have a job. I was down on myself, depressed, blah, blah, blah. But after like long beliefs and still, I have faith in God, so that's how I go. Yes, right. And keep doing that, everything works out. Yes. I literally have a job now. Yay! So even if you think that things are not looking good, it will always be a way for you. Yeah. No that's matter what. Always look at the end, okay? You got this. So don't be hard on yourself at all. So I'm very proud of you. Oh my goodness, this is my high school sister, and I'm very, very proud of her. So give it up for Jayla. Let's go, Coach.
No, you good, baby.
Yes.
I'll sit down.
No, don't sit down. Stand up.
Stand up, sis. You got me adjusting my arm level.
So I want to tell a story. I remember when Jayla, when she first went bald, I remember Auntie Judy came to the house and she was like, Jayla's gonna come over. Like, she told us all about her having cancer, and she said, you cannot laugh at her.
I said that?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You told us that.
I probably did.
Yeah, you did. But I just remember, and I didn't understand what that was. I didn't understand cancer, and I remember you being bald, and I was like, Jayla, I know something that can make your hair grow. Remember, we're mad young. Me and Jayla, we were like really close. We were really cool when we were younger. We was always into something, and I was like, Jayla, I know something that can make your hair grow. And I made this thing for you, and we got in the car. I put it on your head. We got in the car, in your mom's car, and she was like, what is that smell? Jayla, what do you have on? And I was like, oh, I made this thing for her. And I just remember her laughing. But yeah, we have so many memories from when we were younger. Time has pulled us apart, and we're not as close, but I am still proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Also, as a recent graduate, you can, like Leah said, you can do it. It's definitely going to be hard when you first graduate with getting a job and like trying to get into the professional, a strong professional job. You can do it. But yeah, that's it. I'm proud of you.
Come on, I was gonna say, so let me hold the mic over here. So I ain't graduate, right? So
that's all right.
Let's just put that out there.
Put it out there.
Clap for me too. Shit.
Woo! We'll give you some love.
But yeah, congratulations, and you know everybody's real proud of you. You're amazing. You know, you're very strong, and don't let nobody tell you anything different. Just keep grinding.
Great. I want to hear from Vance.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Vance. I'm Jayla's younger brother. But I'd like to say, like, what you've done is actually amazing. You know, like 4 years of going through college, like having that mentality, you know, to stick through it, to be confident with what you're doing, and to have that mentality and always being headstrong and head first. That's honestly just amazing. That's inspiring for me and like a lot of other people here. I like to say that you're definitely one of the strongest people that I know. Like as many other people have said here. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. You know. But yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Vance. Good job, Vance. Yeah, look at them all. Disney.
Okay, I'm gonna make it quick because I know Jayla has to use the bathroom.
Great.
So yes, I want to say the same thing that everyone else here has said. I'm very proud of you, and really strong, heavy on the do not give up after college. Do not stop. Do not be discouraged because the world is your oyster, as they say, right? So it is going to take time for you to break into the market, for you to figure out what it is that you want to do. But the determination that you have, the spirit that you have, the fact that you really are true to who you are, it's so hard for people to do that nowadays. So the fact that you're able to do that and continue to do that is going to be beneficial to you when you do get out into the world. So I don't want you to lose that, ever. Okay? I'm very, very proud of you, Jayla.
Congratulations.
Auntie Judy said I was playing football in the street. Okay?
Wait, what was our football name?
I can't remember.
Big Mama.
Oh, Big Mama's crew. Yes. Right. I was playing in the well, now that I know it's really not sanitary, but she said let's go outside and play in the soup when the rain was falling. Go outside and play in the rain. So we did have a lot of fun. Like Auntie Judy, really, like what Elia said before, she was always around, always with us. So, and well, she was always around, always with us. And now seeing Jayla graduating, it makes me feel weird because it's like, that's just little Jayla. Like, she's not supposed to be graduating, so I really am very, very proud of her. All right.
Congratulations, Mama. Wishing you the very best.
Viv, I'm gonna work on you, Viv.
My name is Shelly. Although I met you very shortly, I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. From the bottom of my heart, I want you to keep going.
So Jayla, you know, me and Judy, I met Judy in what, 2012 or 13 or something?
Something like that.
Odyssey House. Is it Odyssey House? No, Osborne.
No, Odyssey House at Edgecombe.
Edgecombe Correctional Facility.
Wow.
And from the first day I met Judy.
I was a good girl.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. She wasn't locked up, but we worked at the same facility in the Peabody jail. And from the first day I met her, it's been jokes and laughter. I met her daughter. I think you was in high school, Jayla?
Probably.
Yeah, you was. Yeah, junior high. Yeah. I'm also her son's godmother, Marcus, my baby. Big up to my god, baby.
We ain't thinking about the little kids today.
No, but Jayla, I mean, girl, when your mother told me your story, that was the first thing. I'm like, wow. And to see the, you know, the transformation and where you are right now, to this point where you graduated high school, where the doctors was counting you out, and you surpassed all of that, and you made it to this level. I just see big things happening for you. I wish you all the best. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't accomplish any great things that you want to accomplish in life. You made it this far. I just see you to the moon. That's all. The sky's the limit for you. It's up to you. what you want to accomplish in life. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. You made it this far. I just see great things happen to you, and I'm so proud of you, girl.
Amen. Thank you.
Before I go to her, I want to thank
appreciate you,
the father and the mom for doing such an amazing job with such a wonderful, strong woman.
Amen.
Yes. We did
Praise.
it. Yeah. We did it. It takes a village to raise a child.
That's what I'm saying.
And unfortunately, with this kind of society that we're living in, we're running away from that.
You're missing that.
And I hope for the young ones that are coming up, you do not let that walk away.
It's all about the village.
Because a village raised me.
Preach.
A village raised them.
Preach.
And they raised her.
Go on and teach.
And so this is what we have. Yes.
Yeah.
So please do not let that walk away. Continue that village. Continue that village for others. Our kids need us.
Yes. Amen.
They do need us.
Amen.
They're running too wild out there.
That's
they
right.
Need us. Jay, you made it through.
Amen.
You beat the devil.
That's right.
You keep beating it. That's right. Do not stop. I'm about to be 50 and I'm in school.
Say what?
I'm about to get my 3rd degree.
Yes.
It doesn't stop. Unless you want it.
That's right.
Unless you want it.
That's right.
I told a friend of mine yesterday, life cannot be undone. We can undo everything else. We can undo technology. We can undo friendships. We can undo our hair, get it back up. But we can't undo life. Whatever is to be.
How the bartender preaching? How the bartender preaching?
Tip your bartender.
Preaching.
To the graduates, you have a whole world waiting for you. You have a whole community waiting for you. Make it work.
Yes.
Bring your community back. Do not let the other man tell you, no, you can't do it. Work together. You can change each other's mind. What you see out there cannot be it. You make it happen. Please. You start.
Gosh.
You continue. You join us. Join hands together. Even for us, who's been up there already. Let's go back. Let's work together. Because we are losing too much. We are losing too much. Let's put it together. Let's do things like that. Let's make moments like this memorable, positive, building. That's what all the other cultures are doing. And we need to bring that into our community. Jay, I love you. Congratulations. Keep it up.
Sean, we made that.
I want to take this time to thank Judy, your mom, for doing an amazing job with you. Okay, every step of the way since you've been born. I know sometimes you think your mother is hard on you.
I am.
But what she's trying to do is she's trying to give you life lessons. She's been through everything that you're going through now and that you may go through in a few years from now. And she has the knowledge and experience of certain things. So I know sometimes it gets hard trying to understand life, but your mother has your back 100%.
I'll fuck somebody else for her.
It's Fluffy right behind her.
Okay, and I wanna just say thank you.
And Kareem over there, because I know Kareem ain't playing.
Where's Kareem at?
Right here, I'm the DJ.
Oh, DJ Kareem, thank you. But I wanna thank everyone for taking time out of their day to come out here and celebrate Jayla's graduation party. I really appreciate everyone for coming out today. I want to also thank all of my friends that I've met since 1990. All of my boys I've been close to.
That's it?
You too.
We made it 2000.
I know that's right.
You know, I wasn't there yet. I was after.
I recall you was there, Edgar. I recall you was there.
We trying to get me between them two either.
I want to give a special shout out to my boy Rich.
Yes! All right!
I was rich first, and I couldn't even pronounce my R's. He was my Uncle Itchy. For life.
Richard.
Was that the first name?
That was the first name. Uncle Itchy.
Judy and I have had a rough start to being parents.
We did.
We figured it out.
We figured it out.
And I wanna take this time to say thank you to my boy Rich, because I'm not gonna tell you all the story, but there is something he did in his life as a young man, being a young father, being able to sacrifice his life for his kids. Whenever I get low as a father, whenever I think it's impossible, I can't do it, and I try to fall down and I try to get back up, I always remember my boy Rich's story. So Rich, I want to say in front of everyone, I love you. I thank you for always giving me inspiration to be a great father. And Jayla, your mother said all the things that I can probably say, but all I gotta say is, look, listen, life is only gonna get harder, okay? But your mother and your father, we're always gonna be here for you. All of your uncles and aunts and everyone that's everyone that's in your circle, if you ever go through anything that you think that life is getting hard, life is getting difficult, you don't know where to go, take a look around the room. Take a look around the room. These are all the people that you should reach out to and say, hey, look, I need help, okay? Rashida has been here since day one. All of your uncles have been here from day one, and again, you have your mother. So I want to congratulate you on graduation. I wish you all the best for the future, and you know me and your mom love you forever. Okay?
I just got to say one more thing. All jokes aside, I got to give a shout out to Sean.
Preach. Go ahead. Let me hear
Because in the
it.
beginning, it was rough. It was rough. It was rough. It was rough. We were trying to figure out what the hell we were young. Well, I was young.
Ooh, he's an OG. He's an OG.
I was young. He was once young.
Go ahead.
But all jokes aside, Sean, I truly appreciate you. I know you did the best you could. And I swear for God, he never told me no when it came to something. If he didn't have it, he would honestly tell me, Judy, give me a couple of weeks. He never hit me with, oh, well, you get child support for that already. He never hit me that. And I truly appreciate it. I know, I see how my daughter looks up to you. I see how she loves you. And for that, I love you for that. Because a lot of black men, they walk away from their responsibility.
Not my guy right there, Tree.
Amazing dad to our daughter. Thank you.
I don't say. I don't know what to say. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming. I was surprised that this one was coming. I've known her since high school. That's my girl. This is my new girl. Shelly, I love you, Shelly. I love everybody here. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Sir Twan. All my uncles over there that's not blood, but the only uncles that I've seen in my life that actually does anything for me. I really appreciate it. Yes. Chanel for making it, thank you. I've known you and your mom forever.
Shout out
to Miss Mary, who couldn't make it. Forever, ever, forever, ever, ever.
Don't forget Fluffy. Don't forget Fluffy.
Yes, Fluffy. Need to change my diapers, right? Thank you, everybody, for coming. I really appreciate it. Amari, Mark, Aaliyah, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Enjoy the food, and I know I did.